Good afternoon, February the 18th, 2016. Time to recap today's trading. We came in today really seeing the market trading both ways. The easiest trade to see was failure to take out the overnight session high. So we came down with one leg in our move, pause, move pattern that we like. And the first trade that set up really well for us was this S right there. It had everything going. All the ducks were lined in a row. And a trade 2 to 4 bars before the opening of the day session works pretty well. This was a continuation of that trade, and even on this one you got a scratch when you came in. Mean green trade, first time back to the mean green line. It's a great trade. We were able to get it on that bar. Then we just kind of went into chop. Pretty slow trading. Had a couple of we had a winning trade here off of this B. Had a losing trade off of this retest failure here. Had lousy trade location. Got stopped out on this bar right here. Market went down. Good S trade here. Good B trade here. Then we get a head and shoulders pattern that produces another really good trade. Again, you can just see the games that are being played. They got stops beneath that bar's low, and then the market comes right back in. So pretty choppy trading, not a lot of follow through, not a lot of volatility to deal with, but still, if you didn't become selective and if you took all the trades as they presented themselves, even after this chop period in here, you'd have been a pretty happy camper. Selectivity kills. Pretty simple. Tomorrow's option expiration, that favored, my guess is it's going to favor a close at 1925. I got a higher low and a higher high, so we can buy tomorrow. We can certainly sell failure to take out resistance, and resistance is in the 1920 area right now. But the F2 screen will be different than the F1. The F1 says it's okay to buy it. This screen is a B. A weak B because volume is well above time. But if we fail to, we had a breakout here in the low volume numbers in the 12 area. So we're going to put our first buy, let them get stops beneath today's lows. We're going to make it 9 to 11. Then we had the breakout down here from 1900. We're going to make our next trade like 1902. On the sell side, the first trade is going to be 20 to 20. And let's make it 20 to 25. Sell 1. Then 29 to 34 for sell 2. I don't have an estimate for it, but tomorrow we're looking at CPI, core CPI, and option expiration. And my guess is it's going to show that favors a close at 1925, pretty much where we were today. Okay, the biggest open interest, and it'll still be there tomorrow, will be at 2000. So you see calls at 1900. 1925, 1950, and 2000, and you'll see puts at 1800, 1850, and 1900. So the market maker would actually do the best with a close tomorrow at 1900. He wanted to zero out as much as he could. Make it expire worthless. That's what makes option market makers happy. Countering this, according to Zero Hedge, we have the biggest short interest in the stock market that we've seen. I think, I forget what the year was, but it was a long time ago. Okay, an inside day on the 10-year option expiration yesterday favored to close between 130 and 131. I imagine that'll probably be the case today too. And it'll take some help from the E-mini to change that. Very strong P, very strong close. We're still working our way higher. So we're in our sell zone right now. The idea that 31. So we're going to sell failure to take out the buck to 04. Then 7 to 11. And to break out, I think it takes help from the E-mini. The London high was 21.5. I period started at 22. J period is 25. So 21, 25. Now, if the E-mini is selling, we don't want any part of the short side. Period. If the E-mini is rallying, selling against the buck, this 131 area right here makes some pretty good sense. And buy 2 will be 13 to 17. Looking at the 30-year, strong market, strong close. We're still making new highs, so we're going to sell failure to take out 12 to 16. Again, we do not want any part of the short side if the stock market is crashing. Sell 2 will be 23 to 27. The buy side, last rotate down was 31. We're at 09, so 29 to 01, buy 1. And then 17 to 21, buy 2. Gonna pick up this volume area right there. Okay, we had the Venezuelan central bank devalued their currency. Which country is next to come? Nigeria, Ecuador, Argentina's already devalued theirs. China is whittling away at it. Gold is very, very strong. So which country will devalue next? So this F1 favors finding a place to buy it. Still trading up. So selling failure to take out 38 to 40. Then I'm going to jump it up to 49 or better. Strong market. On the buy side, 31 to 29, buy 1. And 23, 25, buy 2. Okay, and crude, like we've talked about many, many times, the only country that consistently would cut production and give up market share was Saudi Arabia. No OPEC, sometimes Qatar, sometimes Kuwait. Usually those three would be about it. The rest of them took Saudi Arabian, Qatari, Kuwaiti oil sales and decreased those three's market share and increased their own. So we're just it's really, really difficult to get these guys to talk to each other. They're very, very nationalistic. They do what they can to protect their dirt or their country, so as you'd expect them to do. We also have expiration tomorrow of the March contract, and the April contract will converge to March prices, so I think the market is set up for short, but that may not come till Monday. Hard to see how there could be a squeeze in crude where people have to buy their way out of the ring, so I favor the short side coming into tomorrow. F2 confirms it, as we said several times today. Limit buy at 31.55 to close the gap. We'll give you a bounce. So we're at 62 right now. I'd like to sell it a little better. I'd like to sell against 33, so we'll make 33, 33 and a quarter. Sell one. 33.50 to 75. Sell two. On the buy side, 32 even, 32 and a quarter, buy one. Then our 31.50, 31.75, buy two. Okay, I believe the euro is headed below 110. Well, duh. And again, it doesn't stop it from rattling. When China devalues yuan, this currency usually rallies. Not 100% of the time though, but you can see we're getting lower highs, so this screen favors a sell. And we're definitely dealing with a B on this split, volume and timer match. So I split out Y. You can see that volume is a tick above time. So 110.75 is support. Buy one. Do like the short side better. 10.50 buy two. On the sell side, 11.15 to 11.25, sell one. And 45 to 55, sell two. And that's it for February the 18th, 2016. I will see y'all bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a great day. They lowered it. We're not going to make 80 today, Chuck. They're now calling for 75. But I am going to definitely get out there. Y'all have a great evening. See you bright and early.